Hi everyone and welcome back to our Christmas Countdown 2021, the 24 Nordic Sweaters Countdown to Christmas with Arne and Carlos. And we are as always...
Arne and Carlos.
And we are back with yet another reveal. The wall of balls is growing and we've got just 2 more to go. And by the time we finish this reveal, there's going to be 1 more to go. Today is a great one because it is number 23. And that means there is a little bit of celebrating tonight as well. There will be maybe some lutefisk on the table. There may be some
Christmas trees to decorate.
There may be some Christmas music to listen to.
That also.
Yeah, and this year we thought, because we haven't done much of Christmas preparations except for the cooking, this year we did think a little bit about something to show you guys.
Yeah.
We want to show you some of our favorite Christmas decorations that go on our second tree. The one that is not down here, not the one with the knitted stuff is down here. We have one with a lot of tchotchkes upstairs. And we want to show you that one.
The great.
And here are a few of our favorites.
You have to show this one.
Okay. So one of our favorite things to put on the upstairs tree, which actually has a whole lot of decorations, is this little rattle here. It's got a bunny. And I think you remember when I opened my little baby spoon that my dad had given to Arne. We talked about this rattle, which I had as a baby. And there's really no point. It's a really cute bunny. There's no point in putting this, storing it somewhere.
No, we put it out for Christmas. And I need to polish it now.
You do, yeah.
It's probably silver.
Mm-hmm. It's silver.
Yeah. So I have to polish this one. I think this is a nice thing to put on the tree.
I love it.
Yeah.
Do you have something else you want to show?
I want to show that for me Christmas is the whole year. So I've been thinking about Christmas. This is one of the tassels I found in Paris, in Cliancourt, in the antique market. Or this was not an antique shop, but it was old.
It's very cute.
It's very nice. So we have a few of these because I think they're nice on the Christmas tree. What else should you use this for?
Exactly. Well, curtains. I have one here that I really want to show everybody. I love this one. This is really one of my favorites.
And
so
what is this? Is a competition.
What is this and who made this? So this was made by our niece when she was around 4 or 5 years old. And it is a felted bullfinch. I mean, of course you can see that.
This is a bullfinch.
Everybody can see that. It's a felted bullfinch.
This is
and this one, with no exceptions, this one goes up on the tree every year. She was so small or so young, she doesn't even remember making this.
No, I think it's nice. It's nice to keep these things.
Yeah, a lot of people would not display.
No, that disturbs me.
Things that kids made in kindergarten, but that's very disturbing.
I heard that on the radio. This guy who's like one of the interior experts in Norway, talked on the radio, and he said on the radio that he would never in his wildest dream put a felted bird on the Christmas tree.
But we do, and we say he's wrong.
I think that is bad. You should do that.
And I mean, this is so important to us that we even bring it out when we're going to show you some of our favorite Christmas decorations. We even bring this out.
Yeah.
That's how important this is. We love our bullfinch that our niece Agneta made for us.
Yeah. And we have to keep that in the plastic bag to keep it safe. Then I found these two, which we have more of them. This is something from my family. I think it's from the 80s maybe. No, from the 50s or something.
The colors are very 50s.
Yeah. This is actually like a ball in isopor. What's that?
Styrofoam?
I think it's styrofoam, or maybe it's a wood. No, it's styrofoam. And there's like sewing thread wrapped around the ball. And then you have this silver things on top and bottom. I think these are so cute, and they're old. So these are some of my favorites. They have to be on the tree.
They are, yeah. They're
and
really
then we
lovely.
also have this. We have a collection of birds, like these birds. We also have some that is almost broken, but they're still on the tree. So this we found in second-hand shop in Germany many
Yeah.
years ago.
In Cologne.
In Cologne.
And if you
Very nice.
if you remember our book on the knitted birds, there is a whole chapter on these fantasy birds
Yeah.
which have feathers and things. And if you look closely at this one here, you'll see the inspiration for that book for the fantasy birds comes from these birds,
So
and they
that-
were actually bought as Christmas decorations / inspiration for the
For
bird
the
book.
bird book, yeah.
So yeah.
The other tree has a little bit of everything, so it's like real decorations, and then you have things from second-hand shops and from childhood,
And then the tree
So-
downstairs has all the knitted stuff. So
yeah, that's only knitted stuff.
all of this is going to the tree.
Yeah.
So,
So that's what we're gonna do now.
yeah. In case you're wondering, we're at daylight still, and we won't be celebrating Little Christmas Eve until the evening after it gets dark. Light up the candles, play some music. Arne loves Dolly Parton Christmas CD.
Yeah.
So you'll usually play that one.
We have to get that on vinyl.
We have to get that on vinyl. We'll have some hot wine, the one that has the spices on it. We'd call it glögg. And we're going to decorate the tree downstairs, and we're going to decorate the tree upstairs. Now, our trees are not in this room. This is our dining room. So this is the place where we're displaying our calendar. But the one of the trees is going to be in the living room and the sitting room, and the other one is going to be upstairs.
And maybe we have one in the greenhouse.
Maybe-
I haven't decided
well,
yet.
If
but-
we do a greenhouse tree, it will be probably just one of the trees on the. It could be just one in the garden.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we do.
But
So-
you know all my knitted tinsels?
Yeah,
What is it called?
tinsel.
Tinsel?
Yeah, that goes in the greenhouse this year. Thank you.
We had that last year also.
Yeah, I think the greenhouse is a fabulous place for it because then it glows. And then if we light candles,
You had it with
if we light the candles in the greenhouse and then the tinsel, it's lovely. I like it.
I
there.
like it.
Yeah. So a couple of more hours left to the competition. Tonight at midnight, pretty much it's over. So you still have a chance to join in if you want to win this fabulous project bag from Prym. It's
Yeah.
collapsible, and it's got a ton of knitting needles. We could go through a few of them. You've got the 3mm 80 centimeter lengths. It's a really long circular. You've got sock needles. You've got more circulars here. Whoops. Needles flying, huh? You've got 60 centimeters. You've got the pairs of long needles. So there's a lot of really great needles. They're all from the 1530 collection. They're in bamboo.
Yeah.
And the packaging is
And
also
you know
really
why?
nice.
Because this podcast is supported by Prym.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Prymspiration.
Inspiration.
And you still have time, so go hashtag ARNE CARLOS, hashtag Christmas Joy Handmade. Show us pictures of what you've been using our projects for. Show us pictures of your projects, and you're eligible to win the competition. We'll be back tomorrow to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and to announce the winner. And okay, question: do we have 7 cookies in the box, or have we eaten? And do we have to make more?
I think what we have eaten now, we can't.
No, what we eat.
Don't have time for it.
What we have eaten is eaten.
But we haven't opened the sweater.
I know, but I still wonder, do we have 7 cookies in the box? Yes or no? Do we need to bake as well today?
We have to bake.
Okay, so we better reveal and then let's go bake.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
I think it's
It's me.
you.
Yeah, it's me.
I think it's you.
Well, if it wasn't, now it is.
No, it is.
Okay.
Okay.
So as always, we're gonna read a little comment from someone.
I felt like we were forgetting it now.
I know.
Did you?
Yeah.
I was so close to forget about
I was so close to forgetting to do what we actually came here to do. And the reason is because suddenly the list of things to do has
It's
become...
piling up.
It's
Okay.
piling up, and maybe we have to bake more cookies.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay, first of all, we're going to read a comment from one of our viewers, and this is something that Anna, Eric, and Peter have put in here, and it's their Christmas gift to us. And we're loving reading all these comments. They really do boost our...
Or self-esteem.
Yeah, self-esteem. So this one is from Laurel Robbins, and this one is from Sit in It for a Bit, the story of how we met. remember we went to Iceland and we had to come up with an easy thing to record. So we decided to tell the story of how we met.
Yeah.
And that one has been a very popular podcast because everybody was curious to know. So Laurel, she writes, "It's a difficult decision, but I believe that this is my favorite episode. I'm so happy to hear your story, and I am so glad that you met each other. Your podcast has gotten me through the pandemic, and I always enjoy spending time with both of you. Thank you so much for sharing your stories and your time with us all."
That was nice. Thank you.
That was lovely, Laurel. And thank you so much for posting this lovely comment. We've heard it a lot, that we got a lot of people through the pandemic.
Yeah.
And a lot of people really do tell us that. And we'd like you all to know that you guys got us through the pandemic as well.
Yeah,
So the feeling
you
is
did,
mutual.
actually, yeah.
Without you guys, we wouldn't have done this whole thing on our YouTube channel. And we would have been sitting here bored, lonely, isolated. So it was a good help for us as well.
Thank you.
So thank you all for your love and your support. And wow, I'm getting into the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, now you can start to relax now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 23rd, and I think we may not have to bake cookies after all.
Oh, we have to.
Oh, so
There's no
there's
Christmas.
more.
There's no Christmas without this one.
Let's see what we've got. Ooh,
Actually, I got
okay.
one for me as well.
So one for you and one for me. So they're in a package. So we'll have to open one
Yeah.
so that people can see, and then we'll just eat it.
We don't eat on camera.
Okay, so it is a chocolate covered marzipan pig. So
There's no Christmas without the marzipan.
there's no Christmas without the marzipan.
I'll have this later with a cup of coffee.
Me too. Or maybe now.
I made a gift for both of us in this one.
Oh, lovely.
Because I can't watch you eat. You see? Okay.
Delicious.
And we have the matching ball.
We do, yes.
So this is the ball of the day. So we put that up, and then we can do some Christmas decoration.
Yeah. I love it how the wall now is all red and white, and then there's a little dash of gray. Let's have a look again. And tomorrow there will be 24 balls here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna decorate a tree upstairs. We're gonna fix the tree downstairs and fix it to its thing, and we're gonna put on the lights, and we're gonna put on the sweaters. But we're gonna wait until this wall is complete. So there's one missing in the center.
Yeah.
And once we reveal the contents of this one, we're gonna take the whole thing and we're gonna put these on our tree. So so it's gonna be a little bit, before we're done.
We're ready for
So usually we would have been ready with the tree tonight, but because of the fact that we want to keep the balls here, they're gonna be here until tomorrow. And once we reveal here, we'll just send them away.
But to finish the one upstairs.
Yeah. So anyway, if you like the podcast, thumbs up. Please turn on the notifications bell. That way you will never miss an episode.
Yeah.
And be sure to subscribe to ARNECARLOS.com or be sure to subscribe to our newsletter at ARNECARLOS.com and also become a subscriber here on YouTube because we have a lot of fun as the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.